It's action, adventure, and beauty with that all-American girl, Wonder Woman. Tonight at 6 on Channel 48.
I hope it's not a waste of time going to the hospital, but I may not even get a chance to see Nicole.
Are you sure that you just don't want a little breakfast, Mrs. Scott?
No, I really don't have any time, but I'll grab a bite when I get to the studio, which is where I'm going after the hospital. Draper, you are going to pick up the Christmas tree today, aren't you? Draper?
Oh,
Christmas tree?
Christmas tree. I'll get the Christmas tree. And if you do see Nicole, tell her I'm thinking about her.
What else are you thinking about? Or need I ask? You're not angry about last night, are you?
No, I'm not angry.
Do you remember? A long time ago, we said that we'd never go to sleep angry with one another, but that's what we did last night, isn't it?
Baby, you have every right to be upset. I'm just mishandling this entire situation.
Makes you feel any better, so am I. I can't stop myself from feeling all this anger towards Emily. Neither can I find the least bit of compassion in me for her either, even though I know that it's not really her fault.
Maybe I have too much compassion? I know having the baby is not her fault. But April, the way she's acting...
She's enjoying it, Draper. She's enjoying it, and that is what I despise most. She had no chance of ever getting her Kirk Michaels back until she saw this golden opportunity.
But you know now that she sees everything all wrong.
What difference does it make? It doesn't make any difference to her. I'm not so sure it makes any difference to me either. I can't bear the thought of 6 or 7 months of her gloating. And then what happens after she has the baby? She'll find that much more of a reason to infiltrate herself into our lives.
Honey, there was something else that happened that I didn't tell you about.
God, what now?
Emily called again last night. She said that she had a final solution for this whole problem.
I don't trust any of Emily's solutions. What did she say?
Emily said that she was going to abort the baby.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener. Clean softens, controls static, Bold 3. And by Comet, the cleanser that disinfects as it cleans.
Could you make a blue stain that's too tough for any cleanser?
Yes.
Comet challenges Sharon Williams' cleanser to clean the worst stain she can think up. First, she rubbed in blueberries. Then, hot tea.
There's no way that stain's gonna come out.
She added grease and pot marks.
Let's compare your cleanser to Comet.
It's incredible. I can't believe it. The Comet got the sink really clean. I'm really impressed. I didn't think it would do it. There's no comparison. Comet's definitely better.
Comet with Chloranol cleans tougher stains better.
Marge, I don't have enough money. Well, put back this detergent and fabric softener and get this detergent with built-in fabric softener.
Both 3?
It's some value.
Why spend the money on separate detergent and fabric softener? Buy Bold 3. It's detergent and fabric softener together. Bold 3 cleans, softens, and controls static.
More Bold 3?
Why spend extra? Bold 3 cleans and softens in one.
Detergent plus fabric softener. That's the built-in value of Bold 3.
Excuse me, Mr. Scott, I couldn't help overhearing.
That's all right, Molly. Look as surprised as I am, although not as skeptical.
It's what she told me, and I tend to believe her.
Oh, I simply can't believe it. She was so determined to have this baby, no matter what.
She is determined. I don't believe she's changed her mind.
Molly, would you do me a favor and get me some more coffee?
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm fine, thank All right, do you really believe it? Do you think she's just saying this to ease the situation?
I do believe her. I think she thought about it. She realized how difficult it would be for a single woman raising a child by herself. I told her to think it over very carefully. That could affect the rest of her life. I didn't know what else to say, April. What do you think?
Me? I don't know. What do you... Well, it's not as if she doesn't want the baby. I mean, she obviously does. And if her reason for getting rid of it is because she thinks it's going to make our lives easier, well, then, in those circumstances, I think it's wrong.
Honey, that's what I told her, and that's exactly what I knew you'd say.
Well, look, it's still her decision, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Well, all right, look, there are other alternatives. She can have the baby. Just leave. Just move to another town. She knows we will take care of her financially.
I think she would give up the baby rather than move.
Rather than move away from you.
Look, I think we just have to sit down, all three of us, and try to work something out that we can all live with.
Draper, we have done that already.
We have to do it again. Come on, baby, will you?
Yes, yes. It's not going to make any difference, though. The only alternative she will settle for is my moving, leaving town, and her moving in with you. It's true. I'm sorry. I've got to get going.
We'll talk about this later, all right?
Just a little while.
If you ask me, I think that George Walling thinks that if he can indict and convict Kelly McGrath, that he will get that permanent position.
No, I wouldn't worry about that too much. You see, I've got it on good authority. The job's already been offered to Mike Carr.
Really?
No kidding. Now, you know that's the most sensible thing I've heard around here since Mayor Finley took office.
Well, he's not going to prosecute his own nephew.
No, he wouldn't prosecute this case anyway. Even if he accepts the job. They wouldn't use a top prosecutor. They consider this case much too simple. Even if you don't. Yes, Helen? Okay, put her on. You certainly know how to call it a bad time. Look, I'm in a meeting.
Derek, I just heard on the radio that you let McGrath go.
Let him go. He's out on bail.
How could you do that to me?
I didn't do it. The magistrate does this at the arraignment.
Derek, I am terrified.
Raven, there is nothing to be terrified about. Listen, hold on a second. Listen, guys, can we finish this up in tomorrow's departmental meeting? It's not really crucial now. Please.
Anything you say, Chief.
Thank you. I told you there's nothing to worry about.
He's a dangerous criminal. He's already knifed 3 people in cold blood.
He's only knifed 2 people. He didn't knife Molly Sherwood. What are you worried about her for anyway?
I'm worried about myself because I happened to see a shadow at the Unicorn, and that shadow was a person, and the person was probably McGrath.
It's possibly McGrath.
Well, I've already told people that I saw someone there. Detectives Saxon knows, so the whole damn town probably knows by now.
Is this what you're worried about? He's going to be indicted in 2 days.
That's just the point. He's probably going to want to get rid of all the witnesses. Don't you understand? I am frightened. Derek, can I see you?
Oh. All right, I guess I could take an hour's lunch.
Oh, good. Come over here. I'll make something for the 2 of us, okay?
All right, I'll be there at 12:30. Raven.
What?
You don't have to worry about anything anymore.
I never thought I'd see you again, Kelly. You and Jody both.
You almost didn't. My next step was to leave the country.
Well, you're used to living abroad. Jody isn't.
Yeah, I guess I'm used to it. But, you know, I'm really getting used to living in this country now, and I really like it. But from the looks of things, it doesn't look like I'm going to get much of a chance to see it. You knew you were going to get pinched the minute you gave yourself up. What the hell made you do it? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. It was a muffin. A what? A dog named Muffin.
Ta-da!
What big mugs. Beautiful.
Just made them.
For our store?
Nope, for us. Your coffee's so delicious now our old mugs aren't big enough.
Mrs. Olson, you said Folgers is different.
It's a special blend, best I've tasted.
Mountain grown.
The richest, most aromatic kind of coffee.
Your coffee is so good. We might even need bigger mugs.
Try mountain-grown Folgers.
Where's Sydney?
Upstairs playing.
Ah, it's a good time to frost my cake.
Someone thinks your cake is pretty good without frosting.
Sydney, you're in trouble. Uh-oh.
Duncan Hines. Our cake's so moist, even unfrosted, the taste comes alive.
He says he couldn't help himself. It's so delicious.
He's right.
Harry.
Duncan Hines Light Deluxe 2 and pudding recipe. So moist and delicious, they might not wait till they're frosted.
Well, it's true. And there we were, me and Jody, on this long stretch of beach. There wasn't another soul around for miles. In fact, it looked like the end of the earth.
Except for the dog, right?
Yeah, well, we didn't know about the dog until we found a Frisbee in the sand and started to toss it around.
Kelly! Come here, quick!
Coming. Hey, listen, I'm sorry I threw it over you.
I know, he looks sick.
Oh, maybe we better go get him something.
Maybe we should take him in the house. Oh, come on, sweetheart. I hope he'll be all right. I don't know, we can
So you found yourself a pet, huh?
Yeah, a very sick pet. But Jody insisted on trying to save it. She even gave it a name.
Muffin?
Right, because the only thing that it would eat was a piece of corn muffin.
Well, what happened? Did the dog make it?
Well, I didn't think it would, but Jody did. So the next night, we got our money together and decided to blow it on one last meal. We went to this local diner and brought some hamburger back for him.
You're gonna like this. Come on, baby, eat up. Come on, Muffin. Muffin. Now, come on, all dogs like hamburger. Muffin. Wake up, Muffin. It's dinner time. Kelly. I can't get Muffin to eat.
Just leave it there. He'll eat it when he feels like it.
Kelly, could you please come take a look at Muffin?
Come on, Muffin, stop playing so hard to get, huh? If that hamburger was good enough for us, it's gonna be good enough for you.
He hasn't moved.
It's too late, Jody. Muffin's dead. I'm sorry.
That must have broken Jody's heart.
Yeah. Yeah, she took it really hard. But you know, Jody's got a very big heart. And she wouldn't even let me take Muffin outside and bury him just because it was dark. But you know, it was a good thing she didn't, because the next morning...
Kelly?
Yeah.
Kelly, Muffin's alive! He didn't die!
But how did that convince you to come back here?
No, it convinced Jody. You see, it reminded her of her sister, Nicole.
Linda Carter realized
The dog's life, and Nicole was back in Monticello dying. I guess she just couldn't handle it, so she said goodbye and left. here I am, face to face with a murder indictment. I've made some mistakes, but if I had it to do all over again, I'd do exactly the same thing.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. That's the song I sing. I'd like to teach the world what Sigma wants to get company. Coca-Cola. I'd like to buy the world a Coke. That's the song I sing.
Pull up a chair, America. Sit right down there, America. Swanson's cooking just for you.
When Joe gets hungry, he means it. So he goes for a Swanson Hungry Man dinner.
Look at all that meat. Swanson knows I'm a second helping man.
Come over, Dad. You're not the only hungry man in the family.
From today's Swanson, Hungry Man dinners to satisfy your hearty appetite.
Swanson's cooking just for you.
See this ugly yellow stain? That's what comes from cigar or cigarette smoke. Just think what smoking a pack a day, every day, could do to your teeth. But look, here's Topol, the smoker's tooth polish that helps remove all kinds of superficial tobacco stains. Topol starts to work immediately to clean your teeth and to help remove these stains. Just use Topol week after week and watch your teeth get brighter and brighter. Topol, the smoker's tooth polish, now in 3-ounce regular or 7-ounce fluoride.
Oh, these freckles. Is there anything that'll help fade them?
Porcelana, the medicated fade cream.
Lately, I've had these awful-looking brown patches. What can I do about them?
Try Porcelana, the fade cream.
They call these age spots. I call them ugly, but what's a woman to do?
Rub in Porcelana. Porcelana helps fade age spots, sun freckles, and brown patches associated with childbearing years. Takes just 8 weeks. Porcelana, medicated fade cream.
I really think you should give dear old Aunt Geraldine a call, you know. I think it's about time you started making some friends here in town.
I don't make friends very easily, you know.
I know that there is a difference in your ages, but she can introduce you to people.
Sky, do you really want me to have friends?
Of course I do. I just want you to be a little bit more careful in choosing them, that's all. Why don't you pick some winners this time instead of losers, like Gavin Wiley, for instance?
I see.
Of course, I don't know very much about this new friend of yours.
What are you talking about?
Oh, this doctor friend. What was his name?
I have no doctor friend.
Yes, you do. He's tall, good-looking, with a mustache.
Are you talking about Dr. Kavanaugh?
That's the one.
But he's not my friend. He's Jody Travis' brother-in-law. That's how I met him.
And you liked what you saw, is that it?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. He's a married man, and his wife is deathly ill.
Well, he may soon be a widower, eh?
You are more stupid than ever, you know that? I came to see the man because I wanted to express my sympathy and to see if I could be any help. No, I really don't appreciate your spying on me, you know.
Spying?
Yes, you did it once before. Now you have Gunther spying on me again.
I told you, Precious. Gunther likes to hang around you to see if he can be of any service to you. You really can't blame him for that.
Oh, I don't blame him for that. He takes orders from you.
He tells me that you didn't just see this Dr. Kavanaugh at the hospital, but that you visited him at home.
That's right. I did. Jody Travis has returned, and she's going to take part in an operation for her sister. Does that satisfy you?
Is that the reason you went to Gavin Wiley's studio?
I think I'm losing my appetite right now.
You had an excuse to go to Gavin's studio this time, Martine. But I'd be very careful. In the future, I may not believe your excuses.
And what will you do? Throw me out? Or have another dancer, maybe?
Try it and see what happens.
Calvin, stop it. This is going to be Mike Carr's last case as a defense attorney. You can bet he's going to be good. Next time we see Mike, he's going to be Mr. DA. Believe me, I know it. Me and Draper and I are going to have to go up against him in court. He's going to be one hell of a tough prosecutor.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if he could prosecute Raven?
Yeah.
Oh, Cliff, Raven called the chief's office today.
Yeah, why?
Seems she's all upset that Kelly McGrath was let out on bail.
You can understand that. She wants that guy behind bars, so the case will be closed.
It was obvious that she was terrified of Kelly. Can you believe that?
Yeah, well, I think she'd tell the chief anything these days just to keep him off balance.
I don't think she should be terrified of anybody.
She's saying that she saw somebody at the Unicorn the night that Elliot was murdered, and she's trying to make the chief think it was Kelly.
Wait a minute. Did she admit to being at the Unicorn the night that Elliot was murdered?
Yes.
Yeah, red hair tricked her into confessing.
Oh, that's terrific. Wait, don't you guys see? That means that she had the same opportunity to kill Elliot that Kelly did. Does the chief know this?
Yes, he does. That's why she's trying to distract him into thinking that Kelly's some sort of a maniac. It's so frustrating. She's just got him twisted around her little finger. The chief of police. Twisted. And she just keeps right on twisting, too.
Who is it? It's Derek. Come on.
Oh, thank God you're here. Come in.
You all right? What's the matter with you?
I have never been so frightened in my life.
How am I going to get you over this Kelly McGrath
Derek,
thing?
you don't know what just happened.
What, since we phoned?
Yes, about 10 minutes ago.
What happened?
Well, I went out for a second. I invited you over, and I didn't have any food, so I went down to the grocery to get some cold cuts or something, and when I came back, I walked up to the door, and then I was fumbling around for my keys, and I saw this shadow on the wall. I was so scared, I didn't know whether I should just drop my groceries or what. And then I swear I saw that shadow move, and it had a knife in its hand. I did, and I screamed, and then the shadow went away.
Come on. I just think you're seeing too many shadows.
No, I'm not. There was somebody there, and it was him. I am going to be his next victim, Derek, and I know it.
No. Nothing's gonna happen to you. I'll see to that.
Hurry, hon. You're late for night school.
Are you sure you can handle this whole mess?
Ah, your new husband's a pro at laundry.
Yeah, well, you'll need a lot to get this clean.
Just some Era.
Huh, some pro you are. Now, you need powder, spray for grease, and liquid for collars.
Era has ingredients like these. Cleans your whole wash all by itself.
You mean Era cleans more than my powder? Even something like axle grease?
I'm telling you.
Oh, husband, now do it my way. Look, I'll even pin that grease so you don't forget to spray it.
You used to trust me.
Bye.
Wives, Era's all I need. Just rub some here.
Hi, hon. Great job. Collars, pants, really clean. See, you did need all my things.
Wrong. All I used was Era.
What about that grease?
It's clean.
Era cleaned all this?
All by itself.
My powder couldn't.
I guess you found a new detergent.
I guess you found a new job.
Era cleans it.
All by itself.
Linda Carter realizes that the fate of the world rests on her supernatural powers in the next episode of Wonder Woman tonight. Then Humphrey Bogart and Ida Lupino star in an exciting drama about a gangster and a girl he meets hiding out in the Sierras on High Sierra. Tonight's movie at 8 on Channel 48.
Yes, hello, Scott residence.
Molly, it's Emily. I called
to say goodbye.
Now, you stay right where you are. I am coming down to talk to you. That is, if Mr. Scott won't mind.
What's going on,
Well,
Molly?
it's Emily. She says she's leaving. That means that she's on her way to the doctor to, well, get something done.
Right now she's leaving?
Oh, please, will you talk to her?
Emily, what is this nonsense? What are you doing?
It's not nonsense. It's the best way, Draper. You convinced me of that. You and April.
Now, wait a second. Neither one of us asked you to do this.
You know, it wasn't very easy finding a place. I didn't want to go to any big hospital. I don't want to see all those people. I'm not very proud of what I'm doing.
Look, there's no need to use such a drastic solution, and April agrees with me.
No, Draper. I had no intention of bothering you with this, honestly. I bothered you enough as it is. April was right. Now I'm going to do the only thing that will make you happy.
Emily, let's talk about this first.
No, goodbye, Draper. Say goodbye to Molly for me.
Emily.
Oh, it's true, Mr. Scott. She's going to lose the baby, isn't she?
I guess so.
Well, you can't let her do it. She wants this baby. She wants it desperately. And well, you don't know what's going to happen to her. Her health is so frail. She might die. Please stop her. Please, now, don't let her go.
Look, Molly, she's made up her own mind.
Yes, but you mustn't believe her. Please, Mr. Scott. You have to get down there before it's too late.
There are a lot of extras in some manufactured snacks. Things you may not want your kids to eat. Now, raisins are a different matter. Nature manufactures raisins. We just put them in the package. You see, raisins are dried in the sun, so they're naturally sweet and chewy. Instead of just any snack, why not give your kids a bit of the sun? Raisins from California. Nature's candy.
I hope we can use this country house again.
Me too, hon.
Oh, no. The rug wasn't this dirty when we got here, and the Martins will be here any minute. What'll we do?
They've got Woolite self-cleaning rug cleaner.
But there's no time to clean the rug.
Nothing's faster or easier than Woolite. Just spray it on. Woolite cleans in minutes with no scrubbing.
That was fast and easy.
Smells fresh, too.
Woolite self-cleaning rug cleaner.
There's no faster, easier way to clean your rug.
Stay tuned for love and romance aboard the USS Princess on the Love Boat next. Then join Herman and the rest of his freaky family on the Munsters today at noon on Channel 48. This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.